usually starts with toughness. They used to scare the heck out of teams that would come into the old Spectrum to play. They were big, they were tough, but they were good. Back-to-back Stanley Cups in 74 and 75.
The Flyers' flu was real. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Flyers take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. The Capitals gain control of the puck against the wall. Big-time defensive play. Into the offensive end now. Moves around along the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. Tries to get it to Ovechkin. Washington's got it across the line. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
He looks like he's got a step, and then the puck just trickles off his stick. Now he's got to hunt it back down.
And there's the save. Here's a short pass to Voracek. Big save by the goaltender once again. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Shot and rings the iron. He scores. They're on the board early in this one.
Yeah, it looks like one team came ready to play. The other one's still feeling their way in. Well, they'll feel their way now. They're down one. That's a really good play. He knocks this out of midair, shows some great eye-hand coordination. But he also shows some hockey IQ. He's got to wait until that puck settles in below the crossbar. Otherwise, it's a high stick and the goal will be negated.
Washington's made their way back to center ice here, and they've got that 1-0 lead.
The road is a funny place to play. You can't really be too aggressive, but when you get an early lead, James, you can open it up a little bit.
Piranha's got it across the line. And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here. Kuznetsov's getting 2 for tripping.
Reaching for the puck, trying to be in position, you're just a little bit away, and then you get nabbed for tripping.
Yeah, it's always tough to use the I got stuck excuse, right?
Never works.
Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
Well, what a great opportunity for them here. Trailing by a goal, you got a chance to even it up, and you've got the man advantage.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Lumps the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And manages to clear the zone. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Konechny's carrying it ahead. Quick feed to Provorov. And now it's over to Konechny. And that's a paddling from the goaltender.
Really good positioning as he makes the stop from in tight.
Gets it out of his own end. Works it across to Konechny. Grabbed along the boards by Couturier. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. There's the whistle from referee Gilles Levesque, and a penalty coming up that'll do it for the power play. The good old-fashioned hook is sending him off to the box.
He's almost in the right position, but he's got to give him a little hook. When he gives that tug, he goes to the penalty box. It gets called every time.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
The last couple of years, we've seen different strategy, 4-on-4, come into the game. What is apparent, when you get the puck, you keep it. You'll move it and hold it till the great chance opens up.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Washington's ahead 1-0. Good job tangling up his opponent here. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Puck scooped up by Niskanen. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes the shot. Stick save. Just got a piece of it with that one. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone.
Like many of his teammates, it took Braden Holtby a long time to get over the finish line. Stanley Cup champion now.
Niskanen stick handling in his own zone. Quick pass to Patrick. Slides the puck near the front of the net. Takes that pass back at the point. And that one's broken up. Carries it in. Handles the puck. Moves it to Kempny. With the steal. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Patrick. Penalty expires, and the PP unit gets set to go to work. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Grabs the puck here in their own end. And manages to clear the zone. The Capitals scoop it up along the boards. One last gas to make something happen on this power play. With possession along the wall. Right in the slot. Here's a short pass to David. Clearing attempt. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Oh, great play to use the wall handling the pass. Dishes it to Panic. And the PK unit gets their man out of the box.
Too passive, not aggressive enough. The puck gets moved around the outside of the penalty killers. Really doesn't become a dangerous power play. Backstrom's run into the top 10 in scoring is because of his consistency this season. He doesn't take many nights off.
Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Puck grab by Juice. Centering pass. Puts it on net. Easily turned away by the glove. Nearing the midway mark of the period. 1-0 the score. Stevenson's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Smart heads up, play to intercept the pass.
The Capitals are still in a tight game here. One of the reasons they're in it is their positional play has been outstanding.
Fires it into the offensive zone. And now he angles it across to Oshie. Circles back to center ice. Gets the puck in deep. Now over to Morris. Oh, what a beautiful glove save!
Oh, he snaps the glove save off there. Excellent chance in the slot. Wow, did the ice get small for him? There's nowhere to go, and he had to absorb this huge hit.
Morris has it in their own end. Washington's got the puck along the wall. Stopped by the goaltender. Slides it up to Van Riemsdyk. Moves it to Voracek. Shot on net off the crossbar. My goodness, what a shot!
The Flyers are starting to put a little more pressure on. Here a shot hits the post. Man, they're going to have to get a bounce soon to get back in this game.
Quick feed to Carlson. And that goes off a player in front. Puck moved over to Van Riemsdyk. Headman pass. Moves right to the middle. Lets it fly. And he makes the save. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Puck sent over to Kuznetsov. Puck knocked loose after that hit. And he loses control of the puck. And he coughs it up with the pass. Washington's got the puck. Quick pass to David. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
David's in good position to create a scoring chance, but he bobbles the puck and the chance is gone.
Takes the feed at the back end. Blocks it, and he comes up with a huge stop. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Traps the puck away. Sends a pass over. They've got numbers. Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end.
Backstrom's got the puck now. He had the go-ahead goal earlier.
Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Centering pass. Oh, a clutch save. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here. Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck to his chest. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Puck lands right back onto the blade. the pass over. Lindblom's got it on the offensive end. Taken by Gudas. And that one's picked off. Denies him in front.
I like the way he tracks the puck here. He's got to find it, and then he gets his body right in front of it. That's a good save.
Great defensive effort with the strip. Nice pass. Centering pass! And that's broken up with a stick in front. Juice carries the puck in his own zone. Passes over to Gudas. Moves it to Wilson. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Stopped by the blocker.
Doesn't look like much, but the defensemen are helped out by this puck being in the corner.
Into the corner now. Knocked away. Lays the body. Blocked in traffic. Stones him in front. And now he tries to get it across to Lindblom. Takes it across the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Lawton. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. What a steal in his own end. Takes the feed. Gudas lugs the puck through the neutral zone. David's going to play it against the half wall. Wrist one in front, and that sails over the net.
He's trying to get rid of it as quickly as possible, but that's got to be on target.
And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And there's the whistle. Icing is the call, which I gotta say is like almost the equivalent of a tie. Who likes icing?
It might be the most boring play in hockey, but get an offensive zone face-off.
Hey, there's a victory. James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. We got a 1-0 game to this point. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. And that's blocked away. Intercepts the pass.
Washington's done a great job without the puck. Nice pick-off there. This game's close because of it.
Passes it to Gostisbehere. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Philadelphia's moving it up the ice. On the attack along the boards. Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Here he is in close. Denied. Lovely defensive effort. Washington's got the puck along the boards. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Through center along the wing. Panik's got the puck. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a short pass to Verona. Scores!
They score back-to-back goals. They stay aggressive after getting the first one. They tack another one on here. You've got to get rid of that puck in a hurry from that spot on the ice. You're in the high slot, you're open, but you know everybody's converging on you.
Here in the late goings of the period, Washington's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Puck picked up by Braun.
Number 13, Jacob Braun, assisted.
The Capitals ready to go on the attack. With the stop.
Number 3, Nick Jensen, time of the goal, 15 minutes, 8 seconds.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Pass back to the point. Hayes moves the puck to the corner. And it's in! He scores! Gets his own rebound and makes it count.
That's a good play. It's a goal scorer's play. You shoot the puck and follow your shot. He gets a little lucky that it comes right back to him, but he makes no mistake.
Giroux's one possession. Slides the puck over to Giroux. Quick feed to Hayes. Moved out in front. Stopped by the goaltender. That goes off the post and stays out.
Philadelphia's only looking for something to go right. Get themselves back.
He scores! What a goal!
Now you just stop thinking about the first goal. Now you got another. That's 30 seconds apart.
The comeback's complete. We're all tied up here. New game, as they say, Ray.
Yeah, that was comfortable a little bit ago. Not anymore. They chipped away and chipped away. It didn't seem like they were going to be able to make it all the way back. But this is a terrific comeback.
Here in the dying moments of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And play resumes as the puck is dropped.
By number 13,
Slides the puck over. Whacks into the offensive zone. The Flyers have it behind the net.
time of the goal.
Here they come on the attack.
35 seconds.
Washington's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Verona. Picked off in the open ice. Here's a shot denied by the blocker. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Ovechkin's got it into offensive territory. Right up front, lets the wrister go. Gives them nothing in front.
Oh, you're not going to get a better chance than that, but the goalkeeper does a great job.
Moves it around along the half wall. Big-time defensive play. Quick pass to Jensen. And that pass is intercepted. Washington's got the puck in their own end. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And now he moves it to David. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Moves it to Voracek. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Locked in on that last opportunity there. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Backstrom. Backstrom's got it against the boards. Philadelphia's got it from behind the net. Carries it across the line. Here's a shot! Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck in his chest.
Is running out to get your 50-50 tickets for the grand prize tonight. We'll make that draw in the third period.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. From one point man to another. Comes up with the steal. And that's picked off. And that brings the opening frame to an end. Pretty good one so far. 2-2 is where we sit.
Fans, tonight our world famous Blends is dropping $50 gift certificates. Keep your eyes to the sky for tonight's big prize.
Both teams heading down the tunnels. We'll take a quick breath ourselves and be back for the second period. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Period number 2 now underway. Let's see what this one has in store for us. Well, this one underway. Ray, give us an update on what your assessment is to this point.
Washington's got to get on their horse a little bit here, James. They really haven't generated much in the way of shots on goal yet.
They've got the defense outnumbered. Takes the feed at the point. Through pass ahead. Quick feed down low. Huge steal in his own end. Ovechkin swooping in on the attack. And now it's over to Orlov. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. That's a solid check on the play. Here's a chance, a 2-on-1. Here's the pass. And that one's broken up. Voracek's got it in the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Big time stop there. And I think he's seen enough because he stops the play by covering up the puck.
Oh, guys are going to be bent over trying to gasp for breath. They'll be in favor of that move. Carlson's able to get everything behind this hit. He really lays one on here.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Over the line they come. From against the wall into the open ice. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Couturier's got it along the wing. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Jensen. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. And now he angles it across to Jensen. And now he tries to get it across to Panic. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. And now he moves it to Hayes. Washington's got control of it now from their own end. And down he goes as the puck goes free. And he passes it up ahead to Hayes. With possession along the wall. Looks to set up at the point now. Turns it aside. Up along the wing. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Lawton. Pushes it across to Walensky. Lawton's going to play it against the half wall. Takes a shot. There's the goal. And we have a new game.
Taking the lead now with control. You push the pace, you push the other guys back on their heels. You want money, you go to the bank. You want bread, you go to the store. You want goals, you get into the net. The rebound's there, he puts it away.
The Flyers get in front here in the second.
It's been a pretty tight game, not much on either side, but they've got the lead now.
Ellers won the draw here in the open ice.
Scored by number 19.
On the attack along the boards. Feeds the puck across to Walensky. Slides it on over to Konechny. Along the half wall with the puck. Centered out in front. The Capitals get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it on over to Hathaway. Hathaway's got the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Orlov. Looking to make something happen along the boards. A chance in front! Stopped by the goaltender.
Oh, he reads the play really well to get out and aggressive to make that save.
Slides the puck to Braun. Feeds the puck to Konechny. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick feed to Gostisbehere. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck.
That's a bad turnover, James. You can't really turn it over while you're ahead in that spot.
Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. And now it's over to Pitlick. Oh, that's a good hit. Carlson's got it across the line. Tries to make a move and the puck hops away.
Carlson's in good shape here, but he ends up losing the puck and overhandle. I want to get another look at this one, James. This looks like it hurts. I'm glad I'm in a suit here.
Philadelphia's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Voracek's carrying it ahead. Quick pass to Sanheim. Here's a shot. Handles it along the blue line. And now he passes up to Morris. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. And there's a lucky souvenir for someone in the crowd as the puck heads out of play. Philadelphia's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. Puck is dropped and play resumes. And now he angles it across to Stevenson. And now it's grabbed by Niskanen. And now he tries to get it across to Van Riemsdyk. Handles the puck at the point. Move to the middle. And that's picked off in front. Moves the puck along the half wall. Van Riemsdyk's got it deep in the offensive end. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And now he moves it to Van Riemsdyk. And that's just out of reach. Puts the puck on net. Denied by the goaltender. Dished on over to Gudas. Feeds it to Oshie. Moves it to Wilson. Gets that puck back on a stick. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Jensen. Whoa. He scores!
Now you got to keep clawing back. Trailing in the game, they get the equalizer. Now the only way he's stopping this one is if it hits him. As soon as the shooter went to shoot it, the goaltender dropped into the butterfly. He's looking around that traffic, hoping he can find it.
More than half the period left to play. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Giroux's won the draw here in the neutral zone.
His fifth of the season.
Gostisbehere's moving the puck through his own zone.
Assisted by number 43, Tom Wilson, and by number 76.
Moves it quickly over to Gostisbehere.
9 minutes.
And that's blocked. Hayes gets a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Giroux. Puck scooped up by Kempny. Carries it in. Here's a chance. Angles it over to Hayes. He's got a little jump. He's in. What a stop on the breakaway. Past the halfway mark of this period, we got a tie game. And a solid job tying up his opponent. And that's taken by the defense. Here's a blast. Oh, comes up with a stop. Moves the puck. Braun's got the puck in his own zone. Quick pass to Braun. And now it's over to Walensky. It's a 2-on-0. Big stop.
He really tried to sell the deke, but a well-played breakaway by the goaltender.
Quick feed to Lawton. Washington's got the puck. And now he angles it across to Ovechkin. He's got a stride. Great save.
Oh, I thought he was going to beat him, but the goalie comes up large.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Niskanen's lugging the puck. Solid hit on that play. Quick pass to Niskanen. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Taken along the wall by Sanheim. Konechny's moving it ahead. Knocked away. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Moves it to Panic. And that's intercepted. Takes the pass. Panic's got it against the boards. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Quick pass across to Couturier. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Pass to Jensen. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. And that one's turned away. Sets up from Gretzky's office. Denies him again.
Quick hands. Not only does he get a glove on it, he catches it, which is hard to do. David's made this part of his game. He levels his opponent here.
Past the midway mark of the frame, it's all tied up. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. Couturier's got the puck along the wing. Provorov's got it in the offensive zone. What a steal in his own end. Slides the puck across to Kempny. Sent into the far corner. Washington's got a hold of it along the wall. Kempny's got it in the defensive end. Puck grabbed by Hagelin. Moves it quickly over to Hagelin. Rocked on the play. Got Bears taking it from his own end. Takes it across the blue line. Sends it across. Big save.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out. Oh, there's going to be a penalty on this play here, James.
Penalty coming up as the whistle stops the play. Hooking the call and maybe a little sell job along the way.
A little bit, but the player's got to move his feet. As soon as you stop, if it's even close, you're going to get nabbed.
Another scoring opportunity looms here.
Sometimes you have to have the shortest of memories when you play on a specialty unit like the power play. It hasn't gone very well for them so far tonight. They have to attack this power play with a renewed vigor.
Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Here's a short pass to Eller. Comes up with the steal. Takes the feed. Taken by Carlson. And now he tries to get it across to Wilson. The Flyers grab possession with the puck. Washington's got the puck along the wall. Tries to get the puck to Eller. Beautiful glove stop on that one. Late goings of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Off the try, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Gets it out of his own end. Tosses it to Panic. Slides it across to Orlov. Here's a chance right in the slot, and that one's broken up. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Move to the middle from point blank. Comes up with the stop.
I like how he was able to follow the puck. Good save in close.
David's won the draw. Quick feed to Kuznetsov. Slides the puck down low. And he comes up with it. Grabs the puck in the slot. Again, the denial by the goaltender. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Lund's got it on the offensive end. Back to the blue line. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. And we've got a 2-on-1. Quick pass to Carlson. Fantastic save!
Elliott's able to get out and make the save on that grade A chance.
The Capitals have it against the wall. Moves it to Backstrom. Passes it over to Oshie. Oshie's got it along the wing. Receives the pass. Officials blowing the play dead. We've got a penalty on the way here.
Oh, he's trying to shoot that off the glass, James. Under a little bit of pressure, he panics. Shoots it over the window. Now he's got to go feel shame for 2 minutes.
Then you go free after that, right? Time is of the essence for this 5-on-3 power play.
Puck retrieval's always a key on a power play, in particular a short 5-on-3. You don't want to lose a puck battle and have the 5-on-3 portion of your power play go away.
Sends it to the cross side. And manages to clear the zone. Nice pass back. Handles the puck. Move to the middle. Wrestling in close. Turns it away. And that goes off the iron and stays out. Lets it fly. And the lane scores. The defender put it into his own net.
I always thought playing goal was tough. Now you got to stop your own guys too?
Washington's got the lead here late in the second. Give me the strategy here now, Coach.
It's not to sit back on your heels. It's to get up and attack. Try and stretch this lead out while you have your opponent reeling.
Scored on the power
Passes
play.
on over to Ovechkin.
TJ Oshie assisted by number
With possession along the wall.
Wilson. And number 14,
Strong defensive effort. Here they come on the attack. Back at the point, they set it up. Close, but not close enough. Here in the later stages of this period, Washington's got a one-goal lead. Morris wins it in the offensive zone. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
He turns that puck over, but I get it. He's trying to make something happen while his team is behind.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Van Riemsdyk's got it into offensive territory. Sends a pass over. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Moves it quickly over to Van Riemsdyk. Comes up with the stop. Sends the pass over. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Makes the save. Stevenson's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Hammers the shot. Oh, what a glove save! Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. Hard sounds bringing the second period to an end. Lots of offense tonight, and it's still wide open. 4-3 is where we sit after 40.
Fans, a portion of tonight's proceeds will fund the Children's Playroom at City Hospital, providing a safe, fun environment for kids visiting long-term care patients. Like to learn more or to donate, please visit our team website.
Third period just around the corner. Ray and I will be ready to bring all the action in moments. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray. I'm James. Third period action ready to go. It's been a throwback to 80s hockey here, and we are underway here in the third. Ray Ferraro is back down at ice level. Ray, 40 minutes played so far. What's been your assessment of this tilt?
Washington's got a lead in this game, which is probably a last shot win sort of thing. Man, it's been out of control for 2 periods. I love it.
Ovechkin's picking up steam. Ovechkin's going to play it against the half wall. Washington's gained possession along the boards. On the attack along the boards. Right on the doorstep. And that banks off a stick. Here's a short pass to Gostisbehere. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Into the corner of the attacking area. And that's broken up. And now he moves it to Ovechkin. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Voracek. Washington's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Picked off in the open ice. Quick feed to Voracek. Slides it back to the blue line. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Huge steal at his own end. Carries it across the line to his teammate. Puck picked up by Couturier. Centering pass, and makes the save. Lots of time left in this period. It's a one-goal game here. 4-3 is where we sit. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. The Capitals gain possession in their own end. Along the half wall with the puck. Move to the middle. Washington scores! No chance for the puck stopper on that one.
If you're the goalie here, you just want to move as quick as you can. Maybe it'll hit you, but it's so close to the net that pass is on the tape and off the tape in a hurry.
a great start to this period as they extend the lead.
Puck hit the ice and they were aggressive right from the beginning. I like the way that they played the first bit of this third period. Now they have a little bit more of a comfortable cushion.
Assisted by number 13.
Let's it go! Stop by the goaltender.
3 minutes, 13 seconds.
Oh, she's got it along the boards. Tosses it on to Wilson. Right to the middle! Philadelphia's got it behind the net. Niskanen's gaining momentum. And now it's over to Lawton. And that's intercepted. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, the sauce on that pass. Quick pass to Stevenson. Here's a shot. Gets in front of it. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Carries the puck up through center. Puck dumped in. Washington's got the puck along the boards. Gets the puck over to Jensen. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a shot. He scores. They might as well keep that light on behind the goaltender.
Again, that's 4 straight for them here. They have just totally taken over this game. He didn't have much room up over the glove, but as soon as the goalie dropped into the butterfly, there was enough for him to put it into the top bin.
Washington's goal-scoring abilities have been on full display so far this evening and here in the third.
Really impressive display. They've moved the puck well, skated, really forechecked. Well, there's really nothing they haven't done tonight.
Hathaway assisted.
That's sent in deep. The Capitals gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves the puck across to Gudas. Nice pass. Hagelin's got the puck. Denies him with a save. Moves it to Hagelin. Moves it around along the half wall. Right out in front. Can't connect. He grabs the puck here at the point. He's got the puck with all sorts of traffic around him. Takes the feed. Lets it go from the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves it quickly over to Verona. Verona swooping in on the attack. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a short pass to Panic. And now he angles it across to Kuznetsov. That goes off its wing. Slides the puck over. Nice feed at center. Moves up ahead now. Washington's got control of it now from their own end. And now he tries to get it across to Kuznetsov. And now he moves it to Gudas. Big-time defensive play. Stopped by the goaltender. Washington's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Over the line they come. Shot, and a beautiful stop by the glove. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Washington's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. And now it's grabbed by Jensen. Goalie with a stop.
Flashes the leather right in the slot on a difficult chance.
Washington's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Patrick's won the faceoff, and he elects to play the puck. Philadelphia's moving it along the wing. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Rocks him. One-time blast. Scores! Now it's a 2-goal game.
Well, now they've got something to build on here. They feel now, I'm sure, like they're in the game, because when you're down 3, it seems forever away. This is a perfect shot placed up over the high blocker side. The goaltender can't get a stick on it. He doesn't get his blocker on it. He's down in the butterfly, I think, a little too soon.
Philadelphia's still got to find 2 more goals, but they at least have 1 back.
That gives them a little bit of hope, and the bench seems to have come alive a little bit.
Good read by the winger as the 2 centers tie up. Moves the puck. Quick feed to Patrick. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone.
49 seconds.
Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. There's the whistle from the linesman calling an offside. The Capitals continue to lead here in this 3rd period. They've been the busier team offensively. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Wilson's got it across the line. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Niskanen. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Van Riemsdyk. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Back to the point it goes. Wrist shot from the slot. Can't get it to go. Moves it to Wilson. Takes the pass. Stick save by the goaltender. Takes the feed. Misses wide. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. And that one's stopped.
Pretty solid stop, and the puck goes into the corner to safety.
And now it's over to Sanheim. Washington's, he might have a step here. He's clear. And that goes off a player in front. Nice defensive robbery on that. Puck scooped up by Panic. Near the point. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call.
He got banged up somewhere along this shift. He's not anywhere near full strength. He's just trying to get the puck out of the zone so he can get off the ice.
And there's the whistle. Let's get the call from the official here. Kuznetsov's getting tossed with a game misconduct.
Certainly no way to come back from this. The official's made his decision. You got to chew on this as you skate by your teammates and out of the rink.
You almost wonder if there could be further supplemental discipline based on that. They'll go back to work on their special teams.
Easiest thing in the world, James. Tell somebody else to relax. The power play hasn't scored yet. They're not relaxed, and it's not easy to do, but that's the key to success.
Big play inside the defensive zone. Puck grab by Gudas. Gets it out of his own end. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Konechny's carrying it ahead. Moves it quickly over to Hayes. Denies it in front.
Look up to the video board and you'll see tonight's winning 50-50 draw number. Congratulations to the guy or girl who's got the lucky ticket.
More than half the frame has been played here. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Morris, and makes the save. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And manages to clear the zone. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Washington's got it now. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Stones him in front.
Right from the most dangerous area on the ice. The goalie flashes the glove. That's an arrogant stop.
Washington's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. Eller's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Carlson's got it against the boards. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
The coach won't be very happy there. You want to make safe plays when you're in front.
Stopped by the goaltender. Quick feed to Morris. Flips it up the net. Save made by the goalie.
Yeah, he has pretty good positioning here, James. He makes the 2 stops back-to-back.
Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. Carries it in. Centering pass. Gives them nothing in front.
Sharp reaction save.
Gets it out of his own end. He's got it from behind the net. Quick pass to Giroux. Moves it to Provorov. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. And manages to clear the zone. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides the puck to Hayes. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Gets it out of his own end. Moves it quickly over to Niskanen. Hayes setting up against the wall. And now he angles it across to Provorov. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Feeds it over to Niskanen. Looks to pass it to Hayes. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Lets it go with the stop.
Well positioned save, and he has the rebound over in the corner.
And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And there's the save. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. That's a beautiful pad save by the goalie there. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Juice. And manages to clear the zone. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Working to shake the pressure from the defensive zone. Big defensive play on that clear.
That puck's got to get out, especially late. He does a nice job here.
Off the left wing and into center. Ahead of stick. Scores! They deliver big time with the man advantage.
Yeah, they use that extra man to their advantage. Move the puck very quickly. That's a nice goal. This makes the coaches look smart every time. They depend on him for offense, and he delivers, James, time and time again.
The Flyers have got a big one here in the third now.
Well, you got to be careful that the clock melts away fast on you, but now they've got a chance.
David's won the draw. Taken by Gudas.
Scored on the power play by number 26.
Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Blocker saved by the goalkeeper.
Time of the goal.
He can get rid of the puck in a hurry. I think that's one of the reasons he's in the top 10 in goals in this league. He doesn't need many chances.
Philadelphia's running out of time. They need to find a goal here quickly as they trail late in the third. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Gets it out of his own end. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Pushes it across to Konechny. And not much on that one. Puck picked up by Carlson. Puts it on net. Oh, and another big stop. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Flyers make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. A chance to get it out. Finally, Ray.
Yeah, they do get it down the ice. I thought they held their structure pretty good. They tried to clear the puck a couple times, couldn't get it out. Now they're exhausted. Finally, they can get a change.
Great little poke check by the goaltender there. Philadelphia's had more shots on goal, but yet they've run into a hot goalie. They trail late in this third period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Stopped by the goaltender. A critical draw here. start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Scores!
Oh, good shot. I like the release, James. He really zips it past the goalie, hits the pipe. He gets a nice bounce, and it's in the net. Oh, the defensive player just can't lose this draw this cleanly. James, he loses it. It goes right to the shooter. It's in the net before anyone can move.
Philadelphia's late third-period goal certainly opens up a lot of decision-making for the coaches, doesn't it?
It does, but they must feel pretty good about their position because they just scored. I suspect they've got a little bit of a leg up, even though the game is tied.
And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Carlson's tendency is to shoot the puck. This time he overhandles it and loses it.
3 seconds.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. Morris has won the draw. Here's a chance to move the puck outside the zone. And mission accomplished, Ray.
Yeah, late in the game, it's defensive blue line, puck out, offensive blue line, puck in.
Outstanding save and a huge opportunity.
Yeah, it's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
And manages to clear the zone. Philadelphia's got the puck behind the net. Sends it over to Morris. Hammers it on net. Big save by the goaltender. Quick feed to Giroux. Big stop by the keeper.
Yeah, he's right in front of the puck, too, so there's really nowhere that puck's going to squeak through.
Hagelin's got it in the offensive zone. Here's the chance, and he makes the save. Moves it over to Voracek. Picked up along the wall by Pitlick. What a steal in his own end. He's in, all alone. Oh, what a stop by the goaltender.
He makes an excellent stop. One-on-one with the shooter. He follows him nicely to make the stop.
Huge. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Backstrom's got it along the wing. Blocked in traffic. And now it's grabbed by Walensky. Nearing the final minute of regulation. With possession along the wall. Sends it down low. Moves it over to Backstrom. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Takes that pass back at the point. Quick pass to Niskanen. Gets it over to Verona. Takes it across the blue line. Receives the pass. And that's stopped by the goaltender using his head this time.
Going to take just one mistake now, and this game will probably be decided. It's not there. That's an outstanding save.
Here in the late goings of the period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Slides the puck across to Eller. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Dumps it in. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it to Hathaway. Hathaway's got it in the offensive end. And that one's broken up. Works it across to Couturier. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Handles the puck. Hammers a shot. Comes up with a stop. Regulation time comes to an end. That means we've got some overtime coming up.
Every playoff game, our team store brings you our item of the game. Stay warm with a stylish shirt of the
A little bonus hockey is coming up, and it's coming up next.
Make sure to stop off at any team store here in the arena. Pick up your specially priced item of the game. Our stock tonight is just $10. Hurry, and supplies are limited.
Anticipation ramping up in this barn. You can just feel it right now. Moment of truth for both sides. Sudden death, overtime. Let's get it on. Now he takes it over the line. The Flyers look to start the transition game. Here they are on the attack. Sends it over. And the puck leaves the zone. Through center along the wing. Nice dish from the left wing. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Tries to feed it over to David. It's a 2-on-1. Philadelphia's got the puck. And that pass is intercepted. Puck dumped in and they'll get a fresh group of forwards. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. Maintains possession. Here's an odd man rush. Puts it up front. Shot right in front. Stopped by the goaltender. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Here they come on the attack. Saucer pass across. Puts it to the front of the net. Here's a chance. Easily turned away by the goaltender. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. A chance for the win, and he misses. We're still tied. Takes a shot, denied by the goaltender. Philadelphia's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. What a stop! And now he tries to get it across to Giroux. And another stop.
Let's go back and take a look at why this game is still tied. What a save by the goaltender.
Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Puck scooped up by Eller. Carries it across the line. Throws it on goal. Scores! Good night! A big overtime win. Did you ever have an OT winner?
Yeah, I had a couple of them. They're fun. I'll tell you, you know you've ended it all. And when the guys come to pile on you, you can see how happy they are. They want to go home, too.
For Ray Ferraro, I'm Shane Sabalski. We'll see you next time we drop the puck.